Hello, baby.
I was crazy once.
I'm thinking of a number.
Okay.
Guys, this is Style and Direction, a mentor podcast without the stuffiness. I'm one of your hosts, Ethan M. Wong.
I'm Spencer DSO.
And I'm MJ.
Believe it or not, this is a mentor podcast. We talk about we talk about everything here. It's funny. Nick Andre of Alfargo's fame asked if we were going to do a Fantastic Four episode, and I said, I don't know. I don't think Spencer's seen it yet.
I haven't seen it, but I will see it.
This episode's coming out like a month and a half after that movie's come out, I feel like, or something like that.
Yeah.
We've covered movies late before. We could do it like when it
We
hits
did. I mean, we
streaming
did
or
do
something.
Phoenician Scheme late, and that also coincided with its release on digital, which we did not mention actually in the episode, but it works out. So if you were a Peacock subscriber, you'd be like, oh, I can watch this right now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you go to a certain place with numbers and a word for film in the title, you could maybe watch it somehow that way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to avow that. I don't know what that means.
To avow something.
Lawyers, yeah. Hey, prosecutor, you can't get me. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the numbers mean. But yeah, everyone's got a VPN somewhere. But yeah, today we're not talking about Fantastic Four, even though the clothing is really good in that movie. Johnny Storm does like a fun like 60s outfit where he's wearing like white slim jeans with like desert boots and like a blue type 1 or type 2 denim jacket.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Like, damn. It's like they probably saw a photo of like Paul Newman in like 1961 and they're like, I'm going to do that actually.
Could you like estimate like what year it's supposed to be set?
I think it's 1964.
64?
Because it's the movie is 4 years after their space flight, and then the post-credit scene with a certain doctor of Latveria is 4 years after that. So it's like 1968 at that point.
Okay.
Which is, so...
And everyone's like, oh my god, there's so much unrest.
Yeah? What are you referencing?
Just the year 19... There was a lot of unrest in the year 1968.
Oh, is that like what they said, the year of unrest?
It's one of them. 67 and 68 were pretty bad. Hey, look
the
up
unrest years.
The unrest years. Look up footage of the 68 DNC. It's crazy, man.
Oh shit, man.
This is going to tie into something that maybe I'll talk about if we have time in the episode.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it is. I'm confirming right now. It's 1964. This actually makes me enjoy the movie more because I was like, what? Like, this is weird that it's. I was really curious why it was still like the 60s in 2025 or whenever the hell the MCU is at. It's. I think the MCU is like 2027 or something like that.
Because they're
like,
a couple years ahead. Because like they skipped when the
the blip happened. Yeah. Bad name. I hate that like millennial ass. Like, we're gonna call it the blip. Like, why don't we call it like the terrible thing of 2020?
The terrible thing.
Or
I like the terrible thing actually. Wait, why isn't the character called the terrible thing?
Because he's too nice of a guy. He's not terrible.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
He loves kids. He loves put some garlic in there just for a little zest.
Does he
okay,
does
Herbie,
cooking
okay. Yeah, he loves seasoning.
stuff? Okay, he loves seasoning.
It-
I think the character
Yeah.
in the comics is Ben Grimm. I think he's Jewish in the comics. Is that reflected
He is Jewish
in the movie?
and that is.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it is. Yeah, he like visits a synagogue during to help comfort some people when they unfortunately are. Well, I mean, it makes sense to freak out when a giant god is about to eat your fucking planet.
That's kind of scary.
That is scary.
Really scary.
And it's not even a cloud this time. It's an
an
actual
actual guy.
physical.
Yeah.
It's an actual guy who's like, "Hello, I'm beyond what good and evil mean. I'm just here to eat, and you just happen to be a planet." It's like us eating ants.
That's true.
I mean, no offense to the cultures out there who eat ants, I guess, but I'm not about eating little tiny guys. Are seeds? This was a question recently. Are seeds alive?
Are seeds?
But like, if they're not germinated, they're not alive. Like, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah, it was like I think this is literally what the conversation. I think we were talking about Galactus, and I was like, well, what about seeds? And I'm like, well, seeds aren't alive, and they're like, well, plants are alive, and I'm like, yeah, but a seed's not a plant. This is getting to like a crazy like existential thing actually now.
What is alive?
Take that, Republicans.
Yeah.
You pro-lifers out there.
If I had this discussion, I'm
we're
worried
not-
that it would make me become pro-life. I would
For
think
the-
about
for
it
the
too
plants.
hard. Yeah, and I'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because the Trump's like, and then change the word seed into a baby.
Yeah.
We got you, Spencer. welcome to the
And
club.
I'm like,
You're actually a part of MAGA now.
And then like a red hat just forms on my head.
I was just saying it lowers down like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's good.
yeah, we're not anyway.
Anyway,
Anyway, it's a good movie. I think it's better than Superman, and I think it's the costuming is really good on there. And Fred Nidu of Talur, I don't even know if that's his last name. I've never met him in real life, but he did the costuming for The Thing, and The Thing wears like you know how they make the joke that he's always like shirtless in the original Fantastic Four, he's like wearing like a sweater vest and like trousers.
oh yeah, I actually
really
heard people
good.
complain that he wasn't shirtless more, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah, no, he looks great in this movie. Everyone. I mean, I think Reed's the worst one because they give him like the whole like scientist guy thing, so he's like wearing like sleeves rolled up with like a tie like untied around his neck, and I'm like, no, Johnny Storm again looks like Paul Newman or whatever. Like he's just like casually wearing like a sports shirt with like cream or white. I guess it's just like white jeans. They're always wearing blue and white, which I'm like, all right, guys, like calm down here. Like you don't gotta like that would be like Clark Kent. I mean, I think in the comic books he wears like a navy suit and a red tie. I guess I guess that kind of makes sense. But I'm like, this is a movie. You can wear the whole like superheroes wear regular clothes type of shit. You know?
Yeah.
You guys remember when Norman Osborn wears like a green trench coat with like a purple hoodie when he's like in regular clothes, and I'm like, guys, come on now. Like that's not even a real fit. That's just like
it's just
you're the
it's
Green
just a
Goblin
villain guy. Yeah.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Spencer?
I like the turtlenecks that they have.
Oh yeah, the little
Yeah,
mock
that's
neck
kind of
thing
cool. They're
they do.
turtleneck superhero outfits. I think that's pretty neat.
Little TNT.
TNT? Dynamite, remember?
Is dynamite.
Yeah. Remember that?
I remember watching. Yeah. There's in the first episode of 30 Rock. I'm just talking about my favorite things right now. There's a part where it's like I gotta do uncut HBO style content, and then I gotta do that on television, and then Liz Lemon goes, well, that's not TV. And I'm like, that's really good. I think that's a really good joke. 30 Rock, really smart. Who would have known?
I wouldn't have.
Guys, people have been asking me to talk about my riding boots today.
Oh
and
my
I
God,
will,
okay.
Finally.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I will say I'm still wearing them because it's still been kind of cold here in New York, in Los Angeles. I know MJ, you wrote down that temperature this season is weird.
It is.
We're recording this in August, and I think this comes out at the end of August probably. But it is oddly still like in the day it's like maybe like in the 80s, but like at night it goes to like 65 degrees, which is like it's not like super cold, but it's like definitely like if you were wearing like an open shirt as we often do.
God, yes.
It can be kind of cold. Yeah. I went to a couple of music shows recently, and like I was wearing like a shirt, like an open shirt during the day, then like at night it's really like I'm sweating, right? And like when I leave the venue I'm like so cold because like the sweat feels cold on my body, and I'm like my shirt's like open or whatever, and I'm like, fuck dude, this is crazy. It's August, bro. It's August 1.
It's August 2.
I guess.
I was reading in the LA Times today about this a little bit. And it is supposed to heat up this month, so we might get August is usually the hottest month of the year. And I'm looking at the weather report, because at least in my neck of the woods, it's been like high 70. It's been in the 70s most of the summer, which is crazy. Because I remember,
right? Yeah,
this is these weathermen.
A year ago,
these weathermen,
so.
They never know what they're talking about. Because I remember seeing a couple months ago predictions that this is going to be a record-breaking summer in Orange County, Southern California. And I guess there's still time in the month of August, but so far it has not been that.
Oh,
it's record-breaking by how mild it is, actually.
Yes.
That's what they meant to say.
Yeah.
They said it's actually crazy how comfortable it is. But I don't want to get too cocky. I feel like it's going to get uncomfortably hot soon.
Yeah, my I keep having in our notes that like I want to talk about like what we're wearing when it's hot, but we literally haven't been able to do that yet
Yeah,
because it hasn't been hot.
we'll wait until the beginning of September, I guess. I feel we had like one brief heat wave that was a couple
Yeah,
days.
it was like 90 degrees for like 3 days or something
Mhm.
like that. I think I might have actually been gone in like May. I think that was like when I was in Alaska. I think maybe.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
was
like.
that was in early May, and then like I remember the hottest day it got to like at least in Yorba Linda where I was, it was like 112 degrees or something according to my car's temperature readout.
And how did your car tell you?
It just said it's so hot today, and I said how hot is it? And it said it's so hot. I knew a water buffalo that turned into a steam buffalo. And then said
then
it was
he said,
112
vroom, vroom,
degrees.
honk, honk.
Yeah, exactly. Vroom vroom honk honk. Truck love.
Humans. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
boy, human skin truck baby.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But anyway, I've been wearing my riding boots a lot. And people keep asking about it. Here's a little sneak peek behind the scenes here.
A sneak peek behind the scenes.
It's been written for forever already, guys. I just keep not releasing it because I keep writing about other stuff ahead of time. That's the trick here. Whenever I say on my Instagram that I'm like, I haven't written this yet. It's already there, dude. I'm already on it. I'm just teasing y'all so you guys clamor for it.
Mm-hmm.
And
clamor
now
we
everyone
do.
listening to this. That's right, clamor.
Clam.
That's Namor's younger brother.
Claymore
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
is actually a large sword.
Yeah, but no, it's always been written. I've just been, we've been talking about some other stuff lately, and there's always other topics. The writing boots can come out at any time. Hell, I even considered waiting until like the fall. But the thing is, I've been wearing it with like summer stuff, or I guess like spring stuff, and I feel like it's been good. And I think I'll talk about it now because I'm tired of having it in my drafts, and I want to release it. So
There you go.
here we are. So
Let's
I've
have
always wanted riding boots. Have you guys always wanted riding boots?
I've thought they're cool. It's never been something I've sought out. I feel like I've always thought they're like pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
They are.
yeah, it's like I don't know.
Plot twist, they are.
I remember when we were like, when we were first getting into vintage, there was a period where I really wanted like plus fours or something. I never got
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
That was maybe, I know that's not the same, but that was like, when I was like, maybe plus fours jodhpurs would be neat.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about like a big like the proportion aspect or silhouette play where like it's like a bigger pant or like the top half, but then it comes to like a really slim like knee down thing. And I guess with plus fours you get that with like the kind of like tall ankle, not ankle, literally not an ankle sock. It's over the calf sock, and I feel like that kind of is like jodhpur-esque,
Yeah.
I guess, or kind of similar. Versus I guess with we're talking about riding boots. I guess you don't really have to wear jodhpurs with riding boots. You could wear breeches, or you could just fucking tuck your pants into your boots, which is what I did until I found jodhpurs, or breeches riding pants. I don't know what the exact difference is there, but I do like the kind of like it's very sexy, but like it's like it's like it's like slim. It's like at this point I'd rather wear like jodhpurs and riding boots than skinny jeans. And I feel like it's kind of like a similar idea, even though like the cultural connotations are different, I just think it looks so good. Like it just looks, it always looks so sleek. It just looks so elegant and utilitarian at the same time.
It's like yeah,
really
the,
weird.
the
like
upgrade from like Chelsea boots or something.
Yeah, except it's even more practical in a way, because like the whole reason boots were that high is first off with like if you're kicking around mud or whatever, like you don't have to like, it's not going to get on like your wool pants or something like that. But also like it was meant so you would reduce friction with like the saddle, like on like a horse, or like even the hide of the horse. Like obviously that's smoother against the skin or with the hide versus like the like wool of your pants or whatever. And like people kept it for until like when they were doing like motorcycle stuff or even like airplanes, so that way because like you had a lot of like exposed machinery back in those days.
When you
And
read
so,
about
like,
old
that would just
planes,
make sense
it's
to, like,
fucking crazy, man. Old aviation stuff. Those guys
Yeah.
were all nuts for going in there. They were death traps.
Scary, man.
Yeah. So it makes, and also like I feel like it makes sense, like if you think of like a car or motorcycle or whatever, or plane as like a mechanical animal. Like I feel like you would just wear the same clothes you wore when riding a horse, but on the machine. And so like it's kind of funny like that kind of happens, you know, like, and so we have this idea of like pilots, adventurers, etc. wearing riding boots, or very tall boots. And so I mean, yeah, as a kid I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Like I want this shit. You watch like old movies, you watch like and even like animated shows, Tintin or whatever, where like some kind of adventurer or, you know, ace pilot is wearing riding boots. And, you know, that kind of combined with the fact that you just don't see them at the store makes them very like mythical to me. Like it's kind of like a double-breasted suit, like for all of us back in the day, right? Where like I think the reason why I love wearing double-breasted suits now is because I grew up like never seeing them. Like even though like you might see like your uncle or whatever, and we talked about this in the double-breasted episode, but like you see like your uncles who had them from like the 80s or 90s, but like, you know, when we're growing up in the 2000s or 2010s, like you can't get that at J. Crew or H&M or Macy's or whatever. And so like nowadays, obviously people see it more now. There's a lot of brands that have them. Suit Supply is one of them. But like I love wearing the DB a lot because it just fulfills that kind of like childhood like mythical dream of it. And so now riding boots, they still are, because who the fuck makes them? And I guess if you live in like London or you're like in the East Coast in some trad town where your family is rich, or like a Boston Brahmin or something, and you know, you go to like your local equestrian store and they have them. In LA you don't really have that here. I feel like, you know, cowboy boots kind of solve that need. It's a tall boot. You can tuck your jeans in the cowboy boots, but they're different, man. They're just so sleek. It's all like one, like, you know, it's all black, or really hard to find brown ones. Obviously, I think most people like traditionally they're black, and the brown ones that you typically see are either like costumey, or they're like the brown, like I think they're called tan tops, where like it's black but like up to like a certain point, and then they have a little ring at the top that's brown. And you see that, I think that's mainly like an English one. You see like a lot of like a red coat, red blazer wearing guys weren't doing that. But I've always liked them. Then of course we can't forget the Star Wars aspect of this, where literally everyone in Star Wars wears like riding boots or like really tall engineer boots. And it's just so good. Like Luke Skywalker in the black outfit. Also like at the end of A New Hope, where he wears like the black shirt with the brown Corellian pants with the gold like bomber jacket. Obviously Han Solo. And there's also, I mean, Imperials, rebel leaders, random resistance people. Like everyone's wearing riding boots in Star Wars. Lando Calrissian doesn't wear riding boots, but he does wear like heeled, like Cuban heeled boots, because he wears like a cape. He looks so cool. But yeah, boots are so big. So like for me, it's like I want to do all of it, and that's why I needed them. And I got them for Renaissance Fair. I mean, you guys know that I was looking for them for a while. And James, our friend, he got like I can't find the same ones. He got like Fry tall riding boots, or like equestrian style harness boots on eBay. And he wore them to the Ren Fair, and I'm like, damn, that really elevates the Ren Fair look. Like when I did it, I did sandals, because I was like, that's like the like loafers don't really matter, and I don't really want to be the guy who wears like Chelsea boots to the Ren Fair, you know?
Yeah.
And so I looked for it, and I found these black. They're called Effingham, I think, and I looked them up. They're like I think they still exist.
Yeah, I'm Effingham.
Yeah, that's what they went. Yeah. They're like 60s riding boots, and they were like a 7 triple E, so they fit lengthwise, but I did put an insole in there, and they still fit. They're like really comfortable. They're better than the other pair that I got, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But I got them. When I first bought them, I was like, I got so scared I couldn't take them off because they were so slim, and so I immediately I almost pulled my back, like threw my back out, like trying to take them off. Oh, no. And so I bought a boot jack immediately on Amazon or whatever, and now like if whenever I wear them, I bring them with me in case there's an emergency, like that I have to like take my shoes off for some reason, and so like they're just in my tote bag on the days I wear my riding boots. But I got them, and they're so good. I like wax them up with my boot wax that I always use to like clean my leathers, like my tote bags and leather jackets, and it helped soften them up. Again, I still can't take them off without a boot jack, but I love wearing these bad boys. I tried to find a brown pair. I found some on eBay. They're like 100% leather. Like they weren't like the pleather or like plastic ones that you can see on like Amazon or Etsy or whatever. But the brown ones I think are not as well made, and they're probably like a costume reproduction militaria thing. And they're for some reason they're narrower. They're more narrow than the black ones, and so they get uncomfortable really fast. I wore them to Anime Expo when I went as Porco Rosso because he wears brown, not black. And I think at this point I don't care. I'm just gonna wear the black ones because the brown ones were killed. Like I was dying. They were just. I had them stretched out too, and I guess like just obviously Anime Expo, like you're standing and walking the whole day. My feet just expanded. I'm like, this is so uncomfortable, and they're like tougher for some reason. So I'm kind of on the hunt again for tall brown riding boots, but also like maybe it doesn't even matter. I'll just wear the black ones. But I wore the black ones a lot. Like you guys have seen, I wear them all like just more than the
I would
average
say
person.
so. I would
it's
say
like
that
me
you
and my
have
tuxedo
probably
were like
worn riding boots more times in your life than most people have. Yes.
Yeah. Who aren't? Yeah. Who aren't doing like dressage or whatever. But yeah, I love them. They're so cool to wear. Like, you see all those like photos like movie stars in the 30s. Obviously, Katharine Hepburn loved wearing them. What's his name? Humphrey Bogart has a couple photos of him wearing some version of it. Or, I mean, it's also like when you look back, people do like the whole like knee guards with like chunky derbies kind of a thing too, where like it's not a boot, but they are wearing jodhpurs with that as like that's kind of like the knee guards are kind of like the way to like a cheap way to, instead of buying the boots, you just strap on these like I guess they're shin to knee guards. But like I like that look, and so I did it a lot. I've done like Star Wars-esque looks to it. I've like tucked them into like my Western pants because those are like the slimmest pants that I own. I've done them with jeans, which is not too bad. Obviously they're my slim jeans. They're the ones like I have from like Uniqlo that are like slim or like straight leg, not like my wide leg ones because there's no way it would fit into there. But then it all changed when I found jodhpurs or riding pants on eBay. They are like this like nylon cotton blend, and so they because they're nylon, I know it's not exactly like rayon, so they do feel a little bit hot sometimes, but they can take a beating. Like they definitely feel like tough, and they're probably better than like wearing wool pants because I feel like most wool jodhpurs are like the military like really rough kind, and I would not want to wear those. But the nylon wool makes it at least like kind of like a chino, like a little bit of a heavier chino or like a poly blend chino, but they don't pill because they're just better that way. They're not like the fully polyester chinos that you would see. Anyway, I got those. They're like a tan color with like brown suede on like the joints behind the knee. And I think they're so cool. I love them. They're high-waisted. They're from the 60s, so they're not like super billowy like you would expect from like a 30s or 40s pair. And they really elevate a look. I love like those with like a t-shirt is so good to wear when with weather like this where it's like 75 degrees. Like they're like fine to wear. Like that's really cool to me. Like to have riding boots with like a summer look. It's so like you're a sportsman. Like we just watched the Great Gatsby movie where like Tom Buchanan literally wears like tan riding pants with riding boots,
with the old like jersey.
Like it's like a t-shirt, but like it's not a polo, but it's like a jersey knit tee with like
I
the
can
block
definitely
colors
imagine
on
the
it.
kind
It's
of
so
like
cool.
like the wool that they used for like swimsuits. Like that's what I imagine it's made of.
Yes, exactly. Like a very, very thin ribbed kind of thing. Of course I don't really wear that on my body, but I love that look, and so I've been doing that a lot. And of course, just like wearing also with like a sport shirt, just like open shirt. Like again, it just looks like you're so relaxed. It looks so leisurely. I guess it kind of feels like rich guy cosplay because like that truly is like what you would imagine a rich guy in like the 30s.
Do you
like,
still
the
have your
60s
red
would be
blazer?
wearing,
Because
you've
done the totally like equestrian look.
Absolutely, I've done it. I did. Absolutely, dude. It's so good. I even did that as like black tie as well. Like I did jodhpurs with red blazer with my bow tie and everything like that. So that was it's been really fun. I have nowhere to recommend you guys buy it because I bought it on eBay. And I don't like the military reproduction ones. At first, I was just gonna straight up buy like a military reproduction, like just a tall officer boot or whatever. But now that I have the original ones, maybe do I have to buy another pair of black ones and then dye it brown? I don't even know if that would work because like, you can't dye something a lighter color. You'll see it like underneath, and I don't really want to like strip the color because I don't know how to do that, I guess. So, but yeah, riding boots, so much fun. I kind of want to wear them today. Maybe I will. Fuck, damn.
Wear them today.
Should I wear them today? Maybe I will.
Do it now.
Oh my god. I was gonna wear gray pants today. We're recording this in the morning, but I could just do it. Riding pants with a white jacket and a scarf. Ooh, actually though, that goes hard. I might, if you see a fit dump with me with it, you'll know I did it, and if you see if I didn't, then you'll know I chickened out. Because here's the thing, guys, I love staying true to the outfits I've pre-made for myself because I got inspired. So I don't know if I could betray my previous self, or the decisions of Ethan making those outfits. So yeah. Oh, side note, I know I want to get to Spencer and the camera stuff. I've got my 1/3 of the episode done, but I will talk about this. I got to meet Patrick, the Reverend Mister, recently. On my birthday.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. I love his style.
Yeah, he is so cool. I love him. If you guys don't know, look up I say the Reverend Mister. I'm pretty sure that is how you say it, but it's the REVD then MR on Instagram. Patrick, if you guys don't know him, he's a big Fedora Lounge head. He was posting on Tumblr. Me and Spencer have been following him for like a decade at this point. We've been like Facebook friends forever. And so, yeah, he happened to be visiting LA with his wife. This is a couple after my birthday. But on my birthday day of, I was just having like a little rest day at coffee because the night before we went to 4100. We listened to the previous episode for more on that. But yeah, he was like, hey, like, we're leaving the next day. Like, are you free at all? And I'm like, well, I can only really do coffee because I'm like doing like, I think I'm doing like a impromptu pool day with Serhan. And yeah, he came out and it was really fun to kind of talk to him and like, just see how we both like kind of came. Like he's a guy who wears vintage every day, but he also wears modern. Like he's kind of like us in that way, except he still has his 30s suits.
I feel like the modern stuff he wears is still so 30s cut. Like he still wears it in that like style. Yeah, similar to us, like, or to me, I guess. He wears like a lot of like ring jacket, Spear and McKay, and then he wears it with like a spear point collar and a collar bar with like either 30s pants or pants that are made to look like the 30s or even like Luxshire custom made stuff. Like he's obviously like older than us, so he has more disposable income, so he's able to like get custom made stuff, like again like Luxshire spear points or doing Steed bespoke like 3-piece stuff. And it's cool to like kind of hear what it's been like to like buy modern stuff through the lens of a vintage enthusiast like us. Like some days he'll wear like a 30s blazer with like Luxshire pants, or he'll wear like a modern OCBD with like a Drake's tie, but with like a 30s suit or something like that. I think that's really admirable. Like he has a very specific taste, and he wears it. And I want to shout him out because there's an article or an essay I wrote a while back called like the personal challenge of like self-imposed prompts, and he does that. He's like, how do I I want to wear this today. How do I accomplish this? But it could be, for example, I was very vague. I'm sorry. It's like, I want to wear this red tie, but I don't want to look like a MAGA guy. It's like, how do I do that? And so it's like, okay, like what colors go with it? So it's like, it's kind of fun to like give yourself these like, these prompts or challenges to like make an outfit around, and that makes it fun. It's like a little game. And I do that all the time, except I'm more like, and of course Spencer and MJ do this too, but like it's more like genre based. Like, okay, I want to dress Western. What kind of Western guy am I doing it? Like, is it going to be a cowboy goes into town or to the city, or is it a city guy who's like, I grew up watching cowboys, and that could mean wearing a suit with like a Western tie, And I think that's like a really fun way to like think about clothing. And I wish more people, me and him were connecting over, we wish more people thought like that, because that would make the idea of dressing up in suits or whatever
more accessible and much more fun, as opposed to how most people still probably think about it as like occasion based. But yeah, he's a really cool guy. I took a picture of him and his wife. He was really nice. He bought me my coffee, my birthday coffee.
Birthday coffee.
Birthday coffee.
My
Yeah, I got
birthday
He also gave me a present, by the way.
What?
He gave me 2 J-Press ties.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And,
That's so nice.
This is not sponsored by J-Press in
should
any
be.
way. We're never sponsored. Yeah, hey Jay.
Press.
Yeah,
Mr.
give it to
Press.
us. But no, I didn't know about this because I think we've discussed this before. We don't really keep up with brands. Like we just are more concerned with what we're wearing and what we're buying versus like, oh, did you guys see the latest drop from Drake's? But apparently J-Press has some ties that are like cut the 30s way, or not cut the 30s way, like made the 30s way. So like untipped edges with machine.
Oh, that's really great.
Ends. So again, it's not. So it's it's not as luxurious as like the whole like hand done on the edging like a tired tie 7-fold or whatever like that. But like it's like it's just like you press down the back and you just machine stitch it, and it's really delicate. And like the interlining is so nice. The width is still kind of like very trad ivy, so it's a little bit slimmer than like a 30s tie, and it's obviously very long for a high waisted pant. But I like tucking it in. But that was cool. I mean, really shout out to that.
Let's hear a shout out.
Also, side note, Willie Taylor Co. also kind of does a similar 30s thing, except his are short. And he gave me a tie a while back. I mean, I still wear it. It's like been 2 years or whatever. Everyone knows that I love wearing navy foulard ties. I guess it's because I've written about that plenty of times. But I like that people are like, oh yeah, we think that you'd love it. And here's the thing, guys, you gotta stop because I have too many of them now. Not that I get gifts all the time, but so far
this is how something becomes like your signature.
That's right. Purple socks.
You just keep getting gifted it, and it's like, okay, well,
I have
like
to wear it in front of them so they can.
And then people see you wearing them and like, oh, he likes navy ties and purple socks, and so they're gonna get you more.
Yeah. And the next thing you know, my whole closet is navy socks and purple. Ties.
Navy socks and purple ties because people get confused. People are stupid and they get confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun. He did say something interesting to me. He has not even themed days. It is object specific days. So he has to wear a bow tie once every 10 days.
Once every 10 days. Wow. Does he have that on his calendar?
It's so he told me this. It's because you can't wear it within the same 7 days because then you become bow tie guy. But if you do it every 10 days, there might be a week where you don't wear it at all, right?
Yeah, and so then it's still a more occasional thing. I like that. I like that logic. Yeah. And it's not like an every 2 week basis either. It's like 10 days. I think is a pretty good place to put it.
He also wears his outfits, his jackets, like in succession. So like he just puts it into like when he wears one, he puts it at the back and just keeps going. So and same thing with like shirts, and so it's like a rotating thing. And I always think that that's interesting because I don't do that. I'm a very like, I would say I'm much more spontaneous, but it's also like there could be a week where I wear a navy suit like 3 times because like I just got obsessed with it. Like I look at outfits holistically. Like it's not like, oh, up next is a navy suit, so what do I wear with it? To me, it's more like I feel like being 60s with yellow today, and so I wear like a yellow OCBD with like a brown striped tie, and it could be I wear like a whole Bjorn thing where it's all brown, or I could be wearing like a navy suit to like have the yellow give it some pop or whatever, give the yellow some pop. So anyway, it's really fun to think about how people make outfits. I mean, we've kind of talked about our processes before, but it's cool to hear how others do it, especially ones who do it with like ties, Like, I think it's always so fun when I see TikToks about it because I'm like, thanks for telling me how you put on a t-shirt with Dickies work pants. Like, no, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just like, there's just less things. And so like, I get it. Like you wanted to wear like your fucking like vintage Metallica t-shirt or like this like fun, like Bass Pro Shop thing, but like for us, it's always like, oh, how did you pick that tie today? I guess side note, sorry, I'm like taking up most of the time here, but like, I'm in Percy's Discord. It's SaDBoys Central, and she asked me, "How do you know to wear a tie versus a bow tie?" And I say, "It's when I say to myself, I want to wear a bow tie today." Like it's never about like, oh, I make like the whole suit and shirt. Then I go, oh, what tie is best for this? It's like, is it a necktie or is it a bow tie? I'm like, no, I think it's the opposite. Where like I start from the bow tie. I'm like, okay, it's a bow tie outfit, and do I want to like do the whole like Doctor Who? Do I want to wear like gray pants with like a plaid jacket or tweed, or do I want to like make it more 30s or more conservative where I wear like a full suit so it feels more grounded? And everyone in the chat, or the 3 people who responded, were like, whoa, that's crazy. I never thought of making the bow tie the star. And I'm like, yeah, that's just, you got to lean into it, or whatever.
I agree. Yeah, I think with stuff like that, you have to let it shine.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, if you think what's better, like, I think convention, or even I would probably default to just wearing a t-shirt, or sorry, wear a necktie over the bow tie, because I think that most outfits are probably best served with a necktie. So to prevent yourself from falling into that trap, you just start out with the bow tie itself, But yeah, if you're curious about more, I wrote an article 7 years ago called "Wearing a Bow Tie," and it's all about that shit. So
all about that shit.
I've already covered all of that kind of shit. MJ, what do you want to wear shorts more? I got that note here. Tell me about this shit.
I mean, you kind of mentioned it, how like temperature's been weird this summer, how like especially in the morning, when you get ready.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cold still. It's 75.
It's so like low 70s, and it's like I don't want to be cold in the morning, so you leave with pants. I mean, all 3 of us mainly wear pants throughout the year anyways, but it's just like less chances to wear shorts, and it does get hot like by the middle of the day, but then once it hits like late afternoon, it gets like cool again, so it just, I don't know, it just feels like we have less warmth to wear
I'm
shorts.
there with you, MJ, because I'm like, I like wearing shorts. I feel like lately I've been doing the whole shorts a bit, like my Gurkhas, my black Gurkhas especially. Shout out bracelets. This sounds like I get so much free stuff from people. Okay, that's not the case.
Shout out to them for selling it. So I can buy.
Yeah, exactly. Although Ethan did give that one to me. That was very nice of him. He's like, do you want the black shorts? Because I feel like you like them. I'm like, I do. I want black. I want really big black shorts. And I love them. I can't wait to do black tie with those shorts again, actually. That was really fun at Leve. It actually happened because he told me that fit was really good. And I said, thanks. I wish the black shorts still fit me. MJ, did they give them back to you yet? No. I think...
Which
the black silk shorts, like the silk black shorts.
No, you should.
I know. Okay, I need to give them back to you because I can't fit into those anymore. I thought I could, and then I was like, then I got the Bryceland's ones. Again, shout out Ethan Newton for that one because that's very nice. But yeah, he liked the black tie fit. I'm like, yes, I need to do it more. That's how it happened because I was like, I literally can't fit into these. Anyway, the whole point was I've been doing a lot of like black merch tees with black shorts. I feel like that's kind of like a fun way to do like the whole like wearing all black with a vintage t-shirt. But it's fun to wear that with like a dainty little loafer. Like it's a weird outfit, but I love it. Like
I'm kind of a dainty
like
little loafer. If you ask certain people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
MJ, can you put that audio right into the beginning of the episode, please? Yeah, write that note down. The thing, quote, okay. But yeah, I my point was, I want to do more shorts fits, but I'm waiting for it to be unbearable so I have a reason to do it. Otherwise, I'm wasting a pant outfit when it's still kind of warm or whatever. It's the same reason why I haven't done too many like severely unbuttoned shirts lately, because of that reason. Like I could do it, but also I'd rather wait till it's like fucking 90 plus degrees outside.
I just do it all the time. I like looking like sweaty. I like looking like a sweaty guy.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to be sweaty. MJ, what shorts specifically are you like? I gotta wear these fucking shorts. Now.
Yeah, dude, I haven't worn the khaki Gurkha shorts in like.
Basically, and you love those.
Yeah, basically this whole year. I mean, ever since I guess like summer like properly was supposed to start, haven't worn them. There's the Uniqlo like side button ones. Also haven't worn all year.
The same ones I have?
Yeah, I have them in gray.
Oh, me too. I guess we both have those.
Yeah.
The gray ones are unparalleled because I feel like it's the gray trouser. Like they look so
Yeah.
good with a blazer. I think
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And it's like, I don't know. It's just been a while since I've worn any like shorts that weren't like at home shorts. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just like, gotta show my legs.
Show off my
show the
legs
Filipino
and my eczema
calves.
scars.
And
Yeah.
no school schoolboy looks the whole year yet.
I know.
So,
MJ, you gotta send me some photos of your favorite shorts fits, and we'll put them into the recap of this episode.
yeah, gotta gotta get a little bit warmer. Maybe if it gets warm like in the morning, I feel like it.
A little bit warmer now.
Yeah, it's like better because you just wear throughout the day.
Yeah.
It's actually true.
But
Yeah.
I love that. I need to. Spencer, do you even wear,
wear shorts at
bro?
home,
I
yeah.
I know you do.
I don't wear them out in public. I just
Yeah,
wear shorts
at
at home.
home.
And my shorts that I wear are all cutoffs, baby. I'm like Tobias Finke over here.
Yeah, you're one of
Yeah.
the dozens.
Dozens of
Remember
us.
our really bad shorts outfits?
Oh yeah,
well,
no,
they're
the
not
one
bad.
where
I feel like
Max
we just
looked
look
like
like
a gay married couple.
yeah, it's in like your front dad's.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad's
It's on
front
like
door.
4th of July or something. It was a 4th of July shoot.
Yeah. Here's the thing: is like I feel like with our gravitas now. Well, here's the thing: I can rewear my outfit. I literally have reworn that fit. It's just I guess MJ has the shirt, or someone bought that shirt because I can't fit into it. But it's like a blue plaid sports shirt tucked in the Gurkhas and penny loafers. It's so good. Yours.
I don't know which pieces
is like
I
an
still have
untucked
because those are like
OCBD
fucking
with
like
khaki.
Joseph Abood shorts that I got with my employee discount or something probably.
Yeah, but they're just like like the idea is like fine, right? But like I feel like you could wear that today.
I would because
It's just
that was like blue shirt with the everything. I would probably do it with the chambray
khaki
instead.
shorts
That's the only difference.
Oh yeah.
And I have done that. I wore
Yeah,
that. I
with
wore that to the
loaf-
beach
yeah.
a few years ago, or maybe not to the beach. Maybe for a pool day.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, well you
I
should wear
should.
it again.
I
and
will.
take a picture of it.
Right now.
take a picture.
Yeah.
Do it.
But that's one of those things where like it's only bad because we look goofy, like our
Mhm.
faces look goofy. Like you're I think not fully shaved head yet.
Yes,
but
that
no
was a
beard.
bad look.
So
That was
you do
bad.
look like a.
It was a bad period.
You should just. I don't know why you buzzed it. You should have just shaved it.
I think I was a Fwady cat, dude. I was a complete Fwady cat.
Couldn't commit.
Yeah.
Yet. I remember.
Yeah.
If you guys are curious more, read our episode on the hair on the face and the head.
The hair.
Wait,
The hair on the face and the head.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
hair on
that's
the
an
face
episode
and
on
the
hair.
I really like that phrase. The hair on the face and the head.
Honka honka stinky cheese. The hair in the face and the
Yeah.
head.
Nah, that's good. And I have no facial hair, and I have like a crazy. Well, my hair is already wild on its own, but like I have an undercut, so like it's just tall and weird. But yeah, these are good fits, guys. Sometimes it's not the fits that are bad; it's you.
Yeah,
So
that's actually
fix
true,
yourself.
man.
Yeah.
Fix yourself.
Yeah, before you
Shit,
lick yourself.
What was it like? Lick himself. Yeah.
Yeah. Lick himself.
Um,
That's a good phrase.
Absolutely. Spencer, speaking of things,
Okay.
what have you been up to lately?
I'll tell you. So for those of you who do not know, I work at Cal State
I
Long
don't
Beach
know.
in communications. I was kind of hired to be at least more writing, but then when I got there, they were also like, "You're gonna do so much photography," and so I'm being paid to be a photographer. I'm like I know how to use a camera. But
Yeah.
like the camera that I've been using, which is at work, which is like a Canon, like 5D, I believe. It's fine. I just always, I don't know. I've always felt like the photos I'm getting from it. I've always like, it's okay. It's kind of boring. Part of it is like the subject matter. It's always just like lectures in very dull classrooms and stuff. But I might have the budget to get a new camera, and so I was looking into them. I was looking into the different models and landed on one of the Fuji films because I wanted something that was a little bit more portable, a little bit smaller to complement this Canon with a big telephoto lens. And then I was like, wait a minute, I have one of these at home. I have an XT10 at home that I haven't used, and I'm hurrying through this because we're 54 minutes in, but I've turned into quite the shutterbug in the past few weeks, I have to say.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because I had this thing, I used it for like 3 weeks at the beginning of the pandemic, and then put it away because I was inside for, a year and a half, however long that lasted. I don't remember. I just saw Eddington, but, and didn't really touch it much after that. And so I broke it out. I got a couple cheaper lenses just from like Sammy's and Amazon. So one of them was a 27 millimeter lens. The other one is a 35 millimeter lens, just so I have some variety. And then just started really playing around with the film simulation and the color settings on this thing, and I'm having so much fun with that. Like, I'm sorry, MJ, at the beginning of the episode, I was kind of just messing around with it and, like, the different color film simulation things and, like, messing with the settings and, like, just shooting some pictures on the balcony. You might hear the shutter a little bit, but it's I like using it to get these kind of quick snapshots at social events. I've always, I don't know, I've always liked architecture. I always like old buildings. It's fun to get pictures of old buildings and signs. I'm trying to like practice, the composition and everything to try to get like kind of like I don't know, like I like all the mid-century like documentary filmmakers. The one that I think I included in the article is like William Eggleston. Who is, hold on, yes, that is him. I was making sure I was saying the name right. I remember when I worked at J. Crew, there was like a photo book of his stuff, and I really liked that. I would always, like one of the decoration photo books, I would just go through it, and he did a bunch of color photos from like the 60s to the 80s or 90s. He might, if he's still alive, he might still be active, but I really liked, just like the kind of stuff like that, or the kind of thing that you like, that you see in just like old family photos, old like vacation snapshots. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with that, and I hope that they are able to buy me a new camera at work. At least until then, I might just use this for events, because I just got so like GD tired of every time I go to an event, like constantly swapping lenses based on like, okay, the speaker on stage, which is like far away, like I need to get the telephoto lens out, and then I need to get like, like a shallower lens for like when I'm doing the group shots and all that stuff. It just got so annoying. And so I really wanted to have a second camera to carry around for events like this. And this one has been really fun so far. I've just been looking for excuses to like break it out and shoot a couple things. What's
the lens that you mainly use?
Right now, I'm mainly using the 27 millimeter with 2.8 f-stop. Nice. But I'm gonna play around a little bit with the 35 and see if I like that one more. I mean, they're gonna be, I think, better suited to different situations, but both of the lenses that I got were like pretty cheap, but it's kind of just to try it out. Eventually I'd love to upgrade with either nicer lenses that I just like have to save up for a little bit, or even like get like vintage lenses. So we'll see how that goes, but I think that would be pretty fun. But
I'm all for photography.
Yeah, it's
guys.
neat. I said in there, I don't know if right now I'm not envisioning myself doing the fit pics of myself with it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make myself. But I've never been. Well, I don't like taking. I don't know. I've never been like, I love taking self portraits. Like that's just a different thing, I guess.
That's how you really learn composition. I feel like on a serious note, like I do think like taking photos of yourself, first off, gets you comfortable behind the camera as well. Like, cause like you feel like you get to be critical and you get to be faster. I think later. Like, cause you take pictures, cause obviously that's like the best subject, right? Like you can see yourself and you can see how light hits your face and like what works. That's why when you take pictures of other people, you can make these like snapshot decisions. To do it. So that's one of the things FitPics has taught me. I've never really written about taking FitPics. Maybe I should at some point do a whole episode on it. We could do a whole photography episode, because MJ, I know you have a camera too, don't you?
Yeah, I'm also like trying to take pictures again, because I just have like the 35 just like sitting there. I mean I've used it before, but I haven't broken it out in a while. And I feel like this next half. I mean, I know it's already August, but try to take pictures, more pictures the rest of the year.
I mean, the other thing I really like about this camera compared to the other one that I use at work, like the Canon, I don't know, I like just how much easier it is on this thing for me to just change the settings on the fly, and like I could set everything like before I even take the photos, because I have the aperture controls on the lens. It has the shutter speed and exposure dials and all that stuff. So that's like super helpful as opposed to the Canon, which maybe I'm just not very good at like using that thing in its menu, but I feel like I always have to like fumble through a bunch of screens to like change some of the settings I want to.
That's yeah. It's so funny because I tried using yours. Yours is weird to me.
See, I think I prefer this style. So
I think it's just how the learning curve of like the new layouts and the cameras.
Yeah. Well, wow. I can't wait to see MJ and Spencer's photographer era.
I'll send some stuff over that you can include in there.
Yes, please do. I need everything. MJ2, whatever you got.
And then other than that, I've been reading a lot. I've been trying to read a lot more this year, and for a long time I was going through these kind of just like cheap mid-century paperbacks, which I still am. I got good old things like Death Car Surfside over here. I got a bunch of books by Erskine Caldwell, all these mid-century authors. But recently I've been tired of kind of this pulp fiction stuff. Not tired of it, just wanting something new. So I've been going through political biographies because I have a lot of them. I've read like 3 books in a row about Richard Nixon, and I feel it. I've read about him before. I've always thought he was a very interesting guy. I do not like him or his presidency, to be clear.
Yeah, it's the whole meme of like me reading this, like shaking my head.
But he is such a fucking crazy guy. I recommend everyone read Nixonland, which I finished a couple weeks ago. So many interesting stories. I feel like it's really key to understand our current moment. Because the other thing I love about this book is like, I don't know, man. I think he's the root of all evil. Like he's this awkward little Orange County boy who's filled with like all these resentments and insecurities, and he is like the root of everything bad that's going on today. It's so crazy to read about it. Yeah.
Fuck Richard Nixon.
But go to the museum. It's fun. The museum is fun. It's also really biased. Dude, the funniest thing in the world is the Nixon Foundation, like, social media pages. Because, like, the Nixon Foundation is different than the Nixon Library. The Nixon Foundation is a little bit more, like, overtly partisan and, like, pro-Nixon. And they're straight up uploading, like, Sigma edits of, like, Richard Nixon giving speeches of, like, 1972. Or they have, like podcasts where people are like, Watergate was actually a hoax. Like, it was a fake. He's, like, been vindicated. And sometimes, like, it's funny. Sometimes they will throw shade at Trump, I think. And particularly, like, about his foreign policy. Because that is the biggest difference between Nixon and Trump. They had a lot of similarities, but their foreign policy is way different. And I don't think Nixon Foundation is very happy with a lot of things going on in that realm. But those are my recommendations. Wow. Follow the Nixon Foundation on YouTube and like read Nixonland. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, a good balance of point of view, I guess. Well, I think that'll do it, guys. Thanks for listening to the episode. I hope you've enjoyed a little fun look into what we're up to, and no sex or boobs or buttholes and poop in the first part of it.
Until now. Well, we said poop at the beginning.
That's true.
Restroom
I don't even remember
talk.
that.
Bathroom talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's correct. Yeah. Hey, do you mind if I drop a shit? Like
DNS.
DNS. Do not suck my dick. Please. That's yeah. So yeah.
Stop it.
I have a sign on me that says "Please don't suck." P.
That would be a good T-shirt.
DNSMD, actually. Please don't suck my dick.
I think "Please don't suck my dick" would be a really
that's actually really good. Hey,
Or like, wait, what if I still if we made like novelty buttons that like looked like buttons from the 30s, but like had our catchphrases on it? I think that would be prime,
we need James or some graphic designer to like fucking make this shit.
I'll show them examples of these pins. I have one pin that I want to wear more often because it's like a thing that I say. It's not a catchphrase that came from the pin, but the pin is from the like 50s, I think. And it just says "crazy man, crazy," and I say that a lot.
Crazy man.
Yeah, we need one that says "that's
crazy."
That goes crazy. Yeah, I like a little pin of like a guy on a bench or something like in like in the little cartoon style being. Please don't like hands up. Please don't suck my dick. That's really I like that one. Please. Yeah, could someone make that? Come on, people listening to this. Come on, dumbasses.
Come on, Tumblr listeners.
You know who's not a dumbass? The people who go to Patreon. MJ, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna answer your question by saying Sadcast fanatics.
That's right. Yeah. Well, hey, we can't tease them yet. Actually, yeah. Start them out. You know who's not a certified dumbass? The people who give us $10 a month. MJ, who are they?
We're thanking our Sadcast fanatics: Shane Curry, Philip Gregard, Henrik Wilberg, Mason Ritchie, and Alexander Batten.
Thank you guys for not being a dumbass. I guess you could be monetarily because you guys give us double what you could pay, but you don't.
Wow.
Well, you do. You don't choose to not do that, I guess. Anyway, thanks for giving $10 a month. You get nothing extra when compared to the $5 a month tier, which is just a regular Sad Heads. That's where you can go to patreon.com/downdirection. The $5 gives you access to our Discord and our library of bonus episodes where we talk about the Phoenician scheme. Wow. Secret of the Incas. The Maltese Falcon. Stuff like that. If you want to hear us talk about movies, go to patreon.com/styleanddirection. But that's it. If you want more, MJ, if you want MJ to say your name, then you got to give 10. You can follow the Instagram at Style and Direction on Instagram. I don't know why I say it because that's where. What else would it be? I guess people could think it's Style and Direction Pod or Sad Pod, as some people do it. But we did it.
We did.
We got the name, baby. We're never giving that shit up.
Never.
I'm also not giving up my name, which is Ethan M. Wong,
and I'm
on Instagram. The Teenage Gentleman. I think I don't even know if that still exists.
I was trying to anticipate it because I was like trying to anticipate the lag.
Yeah.
And jump in there, but see, it doesn't work when we're not in the same room.
Yeah. The Teenage Gentleman is actually... Oh, is it bad if I say it's up to Maps?
Age 19. So it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't have that. I guess people could keep that on Instagram, but I don't know if anyone wants that name, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, MJ, Spencer, who are you?
I'm at Spencer DSO.
And I'm at MJ.
Whoa, this is bad. I'll tell you guys about this in a second. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.